Welcome back, everybody. It's me, your girl, the Teal Empress slash High Priestess. You know how we do it over here, y'all. Welcome, y'all. I am a Master Reiki Energy Healer. I am a Master Energy Reader. That's what I do here on my channel. And I'm just so excited because to be here with y'all during this transformation and this humongous shift within our generation that we get to be a part of. You see how things are kind of shaky right now all around us. So yeah, before I'm just welcoming you on in, you did not find yourself here randomly. I am whispering because it's late. My boys are asleep, but I have been directed. I mean, Spirit's been giving me all kinds of downloads directed to give. This is going to be a series of readings. But yeah, I'll tell you all about that. But yes, so everything in my reading from the moment we begin, sound, color, everything is imperative and goes with it. So that's important to take note of. It is important to know you flip flop the energies as necessary. Don't get hung up on feminine or masculine or that's male or female. We are talking about energy here. And also don't get stuck if I call out a sign. Again, I'm reading energy here. Okay. So it's important to know your role. All right. And also that it's important to know so the message has begun. So let's go ahead and get into this. This is going to be a series. Spirit has broke this down. It's going to be an order. This is going to be, we've got the SuperMoon coming up. It's going to be June 12th and it's going to be June 13th and June 14th. And what's so significant about this and all these eclipses and special things that are happening during this year is the supermoon. I mean, it's just bringing everything that's been hidden to light. Now, masculine and feminine has already been going through a transformation. Then, yes, we all have our own perspective. So, looking in on someone may not be really what's going on in the heart center. And so that's what I want to bring is show you what's going on underneath all the layers. Because we all see what's going on the outside. So, but we want to dig deep. And what this is going to be is the first part is going to be what's going on for the collective at this time. So that's divine, feminine, and masculine. All right, the collective as a whole. All right, and this is going to be oracle and tarot cards put together. The oracles I was on each reading. I'm going to do the collective divine, feminine, masculine together as a whole. This is going to be that reading. Then I'm just going ahead and laying the blueprint out for y'all. So you'll be sure not to miss any part of the series. So the first one's going to be that collective on a whole. The second one's going to be the divine feminine aspect. The next series, the third part, is going to be the divine masculine aspect. And then the fourth is going to be the divine, the overall future, what is going to happen. And there'll be a lot of advice and Spirit said when we get to that, there's going to be a complete breakdown for you. So even more so, yeah, as we're mapping things out here, we're connecting the dots. So that's what's been happening. Let's ring the spell. I feel like it clears energy. Something just come to abrupt stop. You think you've Spirit has seen what he's had to see, and he's put abrupt stop. Or that's what's going on as a collective, as a whole at this time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read directly out of the Oracle, the books for what the Oracle messages. Then I will tune in and give what we'll round this out together. Y'all, you see I'm anxious again, dude. This is really like it's an unfolding, and it's so exciting for me because as we're connecting the dots, we realize that we're closer and more alike than we are different. And with the supermoon, what's different about a supermoon compared to any other moon? The only difference is it's like 7 degrees closer to Earth. So with Spirit saying with that, this is a complete completion with this supermoon on just draw my triangle, and he's going to show you how he's going to spread things off. And for your ultimate highest good. And that is if you are wanting to find that satisfaction, that fullness, and that means in living your purpose, whatever that is. That could be just simply anything, that simply being. All right, just simply being you are living your purpose. There you go. Everything else is just really about being in our creative, who we are in our fullness. Okay, and not finding out right or wrong. And the thing is, it's about going through phases. What you thought was wrong yesterday, you might not think is wrong next week. What you did think was wrong last week, you might think is wrong today. You see, it's phases. And things phase out. And but that's what's happening. Those phases have grown out, and what you're shifting into also is putting those childish ways behind. And it's all not in the childish ways as in not being accountable. All right, now we're accountable. Okay, so accountability, judgment, Librarian energy coming through here, the divine maker coming through, and Spirit's telling me right now, he wants to make clear what the divine masculine and divine feminine is. So you don't see this picture of this holy, what the picture that we have, but that is the picture being purified. But what that is, a divine masculine and divine feminine, is someone who is divine and cutting away all what they don't serve them anymore, and growing other things. So that is fruitful. That is going to be part of their arrangement. So that's what the divine masculine and divine feminine is, and that's what being part of this journey is. It's about divining one's own self and being your own arrangement, arranging things in alignment that is because no one knows you like you. Can't nobody, like, there's no way you could completely, if I told you some of the things that Spirit has showed himself to me in wondrous ways, you could not possibly, you would understand a different way. The same thing we have, we all have our sensories and our I say the wick in what ignites us. Okay. So that's what the Spirit says. I'm saying break, breaking, but it's pink letters that I'm saying. You're breaking evil spells and curses and hexes, and you're holding yourself accountable, and you're speaking those special messages to yourself and receiving those. That way you can you're input good. That way you can be a good scent going out, a good sound. So things I feel like not only see with the setting, even me having to be quieter and just really a softening, but also like the bright lights up here, but like my eyes, I keep looking, it look dark. So, you know you're being guided by the light. Spirit wants you to know that regardless of everything that's going on is being guided by the light. Um, and just because you might not be able to see, I'm saying with the shadow, exactly what's going on, you feel like you're being left in the dark. Um, and it looks like little feathers. There's little feather wings, angels, fairies, always there, giving you that little sweet. I just think in the treasure hunt. Um, there'll always be signs. All right, so I feel like we're gonna come closer and look at things and examine things and find that angle to where we get the clearest light for us, so we can have that clear vision. That's what Spirit's wanting. Um, that's what has happened. It's not what Spirit's want. It is what Spirit's want, but that's why all of this has happened. What looked like it's been a complete tearing down, in which it has been. We're talking globally at this time, Spirit says, but no, for our nation. But actually, what it's been a clearing out, and it was purposeful, and it was all divine. He don't believe that anything could have happened without him, her, uh, giving the final say so, and being able to see even in the dark that there's so much. It may look black to you and you can't see it over. That's what's it's like it shows. Spirit says you need to look at that now as being endless possibilities. When you can't see, I mean, yeah, it's open to endless opportunities. So, yeah. So the first overall, this is Frost 16 equals 7. I shuffle, pull them, bookmark them, so save time. I have not read none of these. I just follow the order. So 7, completion, Frost. This is ice cold. It's melting in time. At first glance, it's a frozen glance. It's frozen glance at what lies behind, what lies ahead, what lies within, and the chilling frost of the undead. So blah blah blah. Yeah, it's like so cold, you can't get it out. It's like stuck, very stuck. But I see blueberries. So this is blueberries. I think of feeding the rabbits. That's what I think of. So this is a time of abundance, of getting that kind of nutrition that is only Spirit had to bring everything to a complete halt to bring in abundance. He had to make you stop and realize how cold you were and what kind of cold environment that you were living in, and that you were stuck. And he wants you, I'm seeing this little light of mine again. I'm going to let it shine. You at this time when you were stuck, you knew you had to be, I feel like, your own light. Because everything else, I mean, there was nothing out. Look, that's a barren place. So you had to be your own light. And in that time, collective, both feminine and masculine, has found their abundance. And that's why, and that's what's going to happen if you haven't yet. That's when you decide to jump off the wheel that was made for you, and you make your own tracks. And that's what Spirit wants you to, ultimately, the purpose, the higher vision, and for the collective during all this tearing around. That's what that's for. Okay, so it says, winter offers a multitude of ways to practice divination. Puddles, frozen lakes, and icicles are excellent surfaces for scrying and for finding answers to your most burning questions. However, frost isn't the only place to look for signs. There are subtle clues everywhere for those who are in the tune with the universe. Frost has come to your spread to let you know that the signs you've been looking for are all around you. You are guided to have more awareness and to trust in your ability to read signs. Everyone is capable of being guided by the inner spirit, but you block these capabilities when you doubt little pings of wisdom that occur. If you say a butterfly and believe it to be a sign, then it is. The same goes for colors, for words that you hear throughout the day. So don't discredit yourself by ignoring these things. And, this is here to remind you this is confirmation. And there may be, and these may seem silly to others, and that's okay. You are an illuminated soul and are guided by a force that transcends a lack of faith. So that's why it's the collective has been. That's what's been happening, and this has been. For some, it has been just within the last 2 years, but for some, I say still 5, 7, 11, 13, 14. This has been decades, years. Um, and you can't judge, Spirit said, someone's inner, can't judge a book by its cover because, for instance, you do not look like what you've been through. Just like when Spirit gets over you, it changes everything. So um, the wisdom that Spirit gives us, whether you're just awakening today, you've been going through this. It's there's a leveling up that's going to happen to bring a oneness at this time for different ways. Okay, so that's that. So, all right, and then I pulled 2 for the wisdom of the House of Night, and I pulled 2 like the same system's gonna go for each reading. So, yeah, we're gonna keep that same blueprint. So this is 13, summon. And the next one is 26, honesty. So, summon, it says, how do you communicate with your powers or with me, your goddess? Now is the time to pray, to meditate, to acknowledge the sacred in every experience. Don't take your next step lightly. You have the power to summon your spirit, summon your courage, and summon even me. You are inquiring about something important. Breathe and wait for a sign before you act. Choose another card if you need more understanding of my wisdom for you. 26. Honesty. My darling, you have chosen the symbol of clarity and true communication. So now is the time to be absolutely honest with yourself about what you want, what you're thinking about, what your motives and real feelings are. Honesty is the way to truly step into your power. When you choose honesty above all else, as your goddess, I will send you courage to do what's right. Wow, this is also a time to demand honesty and integrity from others. You have a right to get clear messages. There is the greatest freedom and power in telling the truth. So, I've got these lashes on, y'all, and this one is just like poking and it's burning and irritating my eyes. So I feel like there's something that you've seen in yourself or that you're seeing in yourself that you need to be honest with. And this is burning because I feel like this is the that one thing that, you, you just can't, no matter what, heal from. And it's not that you're not healed, it's just you gotta be honest with yourself at this time. Collective, whatever this is for you to shine this light on for yourself. What is it that you are denying yourself because of pride? Because of what others think or would think? No matter what the outcome could be, it's not about that, Spirit said. It's about being honest with yourself. So no matter how in each aspect of our lives as we are, because we have many facets of ourselves, hence the masquerade, the mask, and the roles we play. If all the work is to no avail if we cannot get past the pride within ourselves and acknowledge what takes your horn, what takes your whistle, acknowledge what lights your candle, acknowledge what Spirit is showing me. 26 equals 8. What goes around comes around. There is something about when Spirit says you always remember how someone made you feel. When you think back on the memories, when you think back on whoever it is, you subconsciously, we remember how they made us feel. So, and I keep stopping. Spirit wants you to, during the SuperMoon, if you really want to bring this to completion, Wow, I keep looking. He's Candle Magic 2. Finger the spine and caress thy lips, like the spell spilling from your grip. This is for the next reading. The cards is pulled from it. So, to be continued. I'm kind of excited. But it's like, oh, wow, more peeling. SuperMoon's here. It's shining bright. Wow. I said there's going to be some red eyes going on here. There's going to be some stuff we're all going to have to feel like Spirit said, yep, I know exception to the rule here. The only exception is if you're not willing to do the work, then I see the horse is on the merry-go-round. Yeah, so I can go ahead and be on that merry-go-round again. Wow, this is like almost cutthroat. Like, you've got to do it. We've got to do it. Like, this is a soul. Even though the whole collective's going on it, Spirit said, and hence this spiral. Everybody's got their own light in there, but they're all in a spiral. And look at that apples, because on each one of these spirals is you gain knowledge. Okay, so but no matter the knowledge you gain, Spirit says, there's this innate, I see smoke, I see star, I'm looking at this moon there. There's this passion, desire that is that changes as you expand. And that's what's going to be happening. Wow. But this one thing hasn't changed. Look how that candle's been burning. It's been burning for a long time. Yeah, it's a, um, yeah. So let's let's get through this. All right. Sending you so much love and light. I ask you to share this message. It's important. We all need it. Let's be a part of the change together. I pray that you do because it's my passion. I just, like I said, it's my passion to help heal a nation, and it's my call. So, yeah, we're in this power. On to the next one.